You can be wrong in the sense that you thought that you had a good deal in front of you, but then in my experience, you get it wrong when you don't do your numbers well up front.
Hi everyone, we're with Dragos. He's like the Carl D. Here in Barcelona, your real estate guy. By the way, we have Carl over here. Okay, I want to start off with this. What's your strategy in terms of real estate investing? So for people watching this that want to be good at real estate, which could apply to wherever they are in the world when they're watching.
Don't be afraid to take risks and take chances. If you decide to do something, just take action. Don't be afraid of mistakes, because at the end of the day, by getting something wrong is how you get good at it. So take action, do your numbers, don't be afraid to be mistaken.
When you said don't be scared to take risks, when you talk about real estate, people would always say that it's one of the lower risk type of investments. Why do you say don't be scared to take risks, especially in real estate, when it's not as scary?
From my point of view, many people are afraid of taking action. Like if you find a property, like that's a good deal. I would say that most people are scared of taking the action and saying, okay, I'm going to invest in this property because maybe they think that I'm gonna lose money or I'm not gonna find a good tenant or whatever. But from my experience, if you just go to it and do it, luck favors the action taker. If you see an opportunity, seize it and take it. That's what luck is, in my opinion.
Okay, you raised something very interesting and I wanna ask this. You mentioned about spotting good deals.
Yeah.
How do you define a good deal in real estate? What's a good deal to Dragos, the Carl D real estate expert in Barcelona? So Carl, yes.
I mean, it depends on your profile, I guess. It depends on what you're thinking that it's a good deal for you. I mean, obviously a good deal for me may not be a good deal for you. For example, I specialize in real estate investment that offers housing, low to mid housing prices. So that would be from, I don't know, 40,000 to 80,000 euros. So I would say that when I find a property in that price range, I will look at the location, I will look at the neighborhood, and then I will look at the market rent. I do the numbers and my homework is okay, then I just go for it.
People might be asking this that, okay, it's easy for Dragos to get a lot of those good deals because maybe he's in the real estate market for a long time or he already has the connections. But for people who are not super knowledgeable in real estate, what are the steps for them in order to find, like what you mentioned, are really, really cheap places, or maybe not cheap, but places that have good upside versus the amount that they would enter into?
Right, part of it comes with experience.
Okay.
It's not the rocket science. At the end of the day, just going to in the city where you live, for example, look for neighborhoods that have high rents, and then look for properties that are for sale in those neighborhoods. It doesn't have to be like the center of the city. It can be like at the outskirts of the city. Usually the outskirts of the city in general offer better opportunities because the rents tend to be like mid to low range, and then the prices of the real estate is also like mid to lower range. Look for a high rent property neighborhood and then find an opportunity that is based within the numbers that you look for.
Did you ever make a mistake in real estate also, or is it because it's not high risk type of investment like crypto, your money can go to zero, it can drop by 80-90%? Are mistakes made also in real estate investment?
Of course. I mean, definitely you can make mistakes in everything that you do pretty much, but of course real estate doesn't come with that much risk, crypto for example, but the risk that it does have is that capitalize on something, and then if you want to take your money out of it, then it might take a few months, I don't know, depending on the market cycle to get your money back. But I guess you can be wrong in the sense that you thought that you had a good deal in front of you, but then in my experience, you get it wrong when you don't do your numbers well up front.
That's classic for everything, for whatever investment, that you need to know the numbers so that you know if you're buying it cheap or expensive, and if you will also have a very, very good upside. You mentioned about to take the risk also, but one thing that can be mined from your life that have made you very successful in real estate, what would it be, and what would you want to impart to people also, that it's almost the end of 2022, that some of them are thinking thinking about already investing, what would you want to impart to them, and why do you like real estate so much compared to other investments that are out there?
In my experience, real estate is very stable. Investing in property is one of the sacred ways of creating wealth for oneself and cash flow. To me, everybody needs a house where to live in. So what I like to do is I like to provide affordable housing to people that need it. So in that way, I also feel that I do something to help other people. I think that what helped me throughout my life and in my real estate investment is that I learn a lot. I like to read a lot. I like to follow other people that have managed to get to the point that I want to go at, I want to be at. So I'm not afraid of learning, I'm not afraid of failing. And I think that's very, very important, because if your mindset, your mentality is like, I'm ready to fail, I'm ready to do whatever it takes to make it, then somehow, you know, the universe itself also helps you. And even if you fail and even if you make mistakes, then you learn from them, and then you're able to get to where you want to get.
Got it. So we're here in El Poblado, and what's so interesting, I didn't expect this part of Spain to be a bit modern and new in a way. Yeah. So we're gonna do a series here with Dragos. If you guys have questions for him, put it down below, anything real estate. And if you want to get connected with him also, I'll put links in the description below. So if you want to know more about him as well, you can check it out there. So there, we're gonna talk real estate, and how you can actually be very, very good at it. And maybe later on we'll have Carl D also, who's there to be part of this. Let's see how it could actually go. But I hope you guys got a lot. It's the first part of whatever this series will turn out to, and I hope that this was something that was insightful to all of you and you guys got value out of this. And I guess that's it for now. Marvingermo with Dragos here in El Poblado. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon. God bless you all.
Like many years ago, but then these buildings were here and nothing else was here. This was the only thing that was here, and then there were like a lot of factories and industry all around here. Yeah, these are the oldest buildings around here. That along with that house was here.
Yeah, yeah. It's
That
probably cheap
like,
before.
yeah. So you see next to it, that's a brand new one.
Oh.